Good morning, Math 3. This is Mr. Hewitt. Today is the 10th of April. I hope you guys are doing okay. And at this time, I'd like you guys to take a minute, pause this video, and get all the tools you'll need for today's lesson. So whether that be your scrap paper, pencils, eraser, and also pull up the student-facing document for today on your computers as well. All right, so take a minute, pause this video, and do that, please. Okay, great. Welcome back. So today we are going to be looking at the quotient rule. I'm going to, for exponents, of course, I'm going to share my screen with you so we can look at today's student-facing document together. So right about now, you should be seeing my screen there. So again, so we're looking at the quotient rule today, and you will be able to perform operations with rational exponents using the quotient rule after today's lesson. All right, so I'd like you guys to take a minute at this time, pause this video again, and watch the video in the link below. And after you have watched that video, resume playing this video, okay? So pause this video now, watch that video, and resume playing this video. All right, great, welcome back. How did that go? Hopefully you understood. But in any case, we'll do a few more examples. So if you look at this, the quotient rule of exponents has to do with division. Okay, here's an example. If you have x to the a power divided by x to the b power, then your answer is x to the a minus b power. Okay. If you think back to the power rule, or the product rule rather, you will remember that when you are multiplying, okay, you add the exponents. Here, when we're dividing, we do the opposite, which is to subtract. So when multiplying, you add the exponents. When dividing, you subtract the exponents. All right, so here's an example. 2 to the 5th power divided by 2 to the 3rd power is equal to 2 to the 5 minus 3 power, which is equal to 2 to the 2nd power, or 4. All right, let's look at another example. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and show you my whiteboard for a second. All right, so here's my whiteboard. All right, so let's say you had, for example, 4x to the 3rd power times y to the 2nd power divided by 2x y. All right. Well, what you're going to do, you're going to divide what we call our coefficients, so the numbers 4 and 2. When you divide 4 by 2, you get 2. Okay. Then you're going to divide the variables. So here you're going to have x to the 3rd divided by x to the power of 1. There's an invisible power of 1 here attached to this x. So we're going to have x to the power of 3 minus 1. Here we have y to the 2nd power divided by y to the 1st power. So we're going to just write y to the 2 minus 1. And to complete that, right, the answer is simply going to be 2 times x to the 2nd power, because 3 minus 1 is 2, times y to the power of 1, because 2 minus 1 is 1. But whenever our exponent is 1, we don't need to write it. So I don't need to do this. I'm just going to erase that. All right. Whenever you don't see a power, you know it's 1. You should know it's 1. All right. So this is going to be our final answer here. All right. Okay, guys. So let me share my screen with you one more time. Actually, let me go back here so you can see that for a little bit longer. All right. So that's the problem, and that's your answer. All right. So let's go back to share again one more time. And here you are now going to attempt your independent practice. You have 6 problems, okay? After which you're going to do your exit ticket and upload your exit ticket to Google Classroom so that I can grade that and give you feedback. All right, so you are going to be completing and submitting your exit ticket through Google Classroom so that I can give you feedback on that. All right, so there's one more thing, guys. So the next lesson is on Monday, and I'm going to see you on Tuesday for our live support session. So going forward, we're going to be using Google Hangouts for our live support sessions, and in Google Classroom at the top, where you see the name of the class, the Hangouts link is going to always be right there for you guys. Okay? You guys have yourselves a wonderful weekend, and see you on Tuesday at 10 o'clock. God bless. Bye-bye.